finally here. Thank you, Ren, for that warm welcome. It's been a pleasure and an honor to work with the entire team at Lincoln Center. As you can imagine, when you have a dream, you need co-conspirators, and none better than Ren, so thank you. And thank you, Senator, for being here. It means the world to us. A few thanks of my own, and then I need to thank a couple of big dreamers here. First, though, my partner in crime, I will say that, Ann Tenenbaum, who got me involved in the Film Society 10 years ago, and we've been on a great adventure and have dreamed this dream together. The entire construction team, York, Rockwell, all the people that actually do the work, who've gone unheralded, I want to say thank you so much. On time, on budget, miraculous, thank you so much. To our families that have supported us, my family and all of our families that we've worked so hard, we say thank you. It's such a pleasure to have such good friends around. I see Richard Pena here, and his smiling face. Claudia from the past, who's gotten us here. And Andrew Rossi is here, the director of our first film, Page One. It'll open next week. I hope you all come see it many times. So we have the past, present, future here, and it's great, Andrew, to have you here. And you're the first of many, many film artists that are going to make their home here, and hopefully we'll make you all feel welcome. And as a film community, we can come and finally interact with the film lovers we love, the films we love, and the people that we love to enjoy films with. So it's a great moment. So we can't do this without a couple of big dreamers in particular that I want to thank. The first is my dear friend David Rockwell. David, where are you? Okay, David. So a quick little story. Almost 10 years ago, David and I have fortunately worked on a few projects together. He needs no introduction. Award-winning and world-class designer, a Broadway architect, creative visionary. He's done things like the first W Hotel, which we happen to be involved together, the Kodak Theater, many, many things. And of course, a number of us on the building committee, oh God, almost 10 years ago, were working on a building behind the Walter Reed. And we said, God, wouldn't it be great to be front and center, because that's how we feel about ourselves and our emerging, re-emerging organization. And we had a dream and said, maybe we should do this right here, right in the center of everything. And everyone said, no, it's not possible. And we scratched our head and we said, well, who do you call when you need a dreamer and you think something's not possible? And we thought David Rockwell. So he's the first person we called. And of course, he did it pro bono. He came and looked, worked with Diller and Scofidio without any promise of any future and any reward, and we weren't even paying him. And he looked at the space and came up with what we think is a visionary outcome. And we've been excited from the moment we saw it, and then now that we've seen it, we're even more excited than we expected. It's fantastic. So it takes a real dreamer, and this for David is a big day, because I've known him a long time, and he has, aside from his family, 3 abiding passions: New York City, design, architecture, and performance. And this is the first time he's really gotten to do all of those things in the place he loves. And it's been a joy to work with him, and I can't wait for you to see what he's done, and I'd like to invite him up here to say a few words.
Wow, well thank you, Dan. I have had the pleasure of knowing Dan since the mid-90s, and I have admiration for him as a friend and as a colleague, and I just want to let everyone know that it didn't stay pro bono, so I want to make sure that goes on the record. I also want to thank Ann Tenenbaum, the rest of the amazing board of directors, as well as Ren Levy, Rose Quo, and of course Ellie Monroe, who's been so gracious and generous in giving us this incredible opportunity, so thanks to all of you. As Dan said, I'm also standing here representing a substantial team. Michael Fisher, who literally has spent the better part of 5 years working on this project. Is Michael here? He's still back in the office working on it, or is he here? And Sean Sullivan, who have really dedicated themselves and done an extraordinary job. And here's the truth: what could be better than being part of the amazing reinvention of Lincoln Center? It is just extraordinary. And I'll tell you, when we started on this, what we visualized together with an incredibly inspired client group was a spot in Lincoln Center that might be small, but it would signify accessibility, spontaneity, informality, and every kind of social interaction around cinema possible. I do remember the first time we saw this site, and it was garage office space, and it had a mechanical plant underneath. So it had 3 big strikes going against it. What it had going for it was an incredible location, and in fact, the very first Film Society offices were here. and Joanne Koch, who was acknowledged before, and I'd love to say hello and thank her for her leadership. And you can talk to her afterwards, because I think she remembers the windowless offices here. And Wendy Keys. I was close. Is Wendy here? Yeah. So Diller, Scofidio, and Renfro, together with Fox and Powell, have done the most amazing job at reimagining Lincoln Center and infusing it with transparency and openness. And in keeping with that general point of view, we worked to create a vibrant orange portal that would welcome you to 65th Street, allow you to get your tickets, and move in to a great community space. And now, in the place of those parking spaces, is a state-of-the-art home for the Incredible Film Society, 2 new theaters, an amphitheater, which hopefully everyone will think of as the family room for Lincoln Center, open, public, and transformable. I mention that space because it's an example of the kind of leadership that the board provided. This was a collaborative experience, and collaboration is the way we were able to realize the Film Center, and of course, that is what will be happening with all of the artists, filmmakers, and cinephiles who use it. They'll think of this as their community space. Thank you for this incredible opportunity to come in and have a bite, and I couldn't be happier to be a part of the amazing evolution of Lincoln Center, and this is a dream project for me, so hope you love it. Thanks.
Now to another big dreamer, and every project like this, when the board says, you know, why don't we quadruple our size and take a leap of faith? You need someone who really grabs that energy and says, I believe so much that I will leap before anyone else. And so we're lucky enough to have Eleanor Bunin-Moreau. She's an Emmy award-winning producer, director, creator, designer of television and film, passionate lover of the art form in all ways. And what can we say? Claudia knows this. When you have a dream and someone actually says, I believe, before anything happens, before you know whether you can actually pull it off or whether there's enough other money to do it, and someone says, I'm with you, it takes that kind of spirit to make a city like this, and you let us. And with all of our heart, we want to say thank you, Eleanor, for this. So please come say a few words.
I'm so happy to be part of all of this wonderful, wonderful, exciting venture. And I hope you'll all come here often, because we'll be sitting there the entire time taking notes. And if you have any questions, just ask him. Thank you very much.
For George, of course.
For George, of course, yes. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Watch it. Come on in to our new home.